Hi there, Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do your reading. It's going to be a reading where I combine your next 48 hour, your weekly, your monthly, and then advice. So there'll be columns. I just wanted to try it this way because I always have difficulty trying to get in monthly separate with all the, so it's like, you know what, maybe we'll combine it and see what we get. And you know, if you need something more private, my website is open, the readings are available. You can always get a private reading with me and you can go deeper into whatever it is that you need specific information about. So otherwise, this is how we're going to do it. I open up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, your angels, ancestors, to get messages. Hopefully that will stop shaking here in a second for your highest good. Let's start off with next 48 hour column for next 48 hour. Forgiveness in the reverse and releasing blame. And blame is in the reverse too. So issue is about forgiveness, whether it's in the reverse or not, whether you need to forgive yourself or not. Leo had that in the reverse too. But I'm going to put it up right because, I mean, essentially it's kind of meaning very similar things here. So weekly, the week, for the week ahead. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So there's a chance, or you can have some major spiritual growth in the next week. And it has to do with, can we forgive? Can we let go of something? Being like holding on to some kind of anger or resentment, maybe stopping you from growing in a different direction. You know what I mean? I don't know. Denial. Okay, that's the monthly. December, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay, so this is if you're in a place where you don't realize, I feel like what is stopping your material and spiritual, it's all so connected. There's something we're in denial about, and that row, I mean that column, I've been saying column the whole time, is going to it's going to explain that to us, Sagittarius. I have a feeling. Okay, so the advice: grow, trust the universe, trust that divine has a plan. Maybe have more patience with yourself or with somebody else's growth. Oh, wow. Of course it's the advice. It's love. Love, love, love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And trust. And trust is on the bottom. Oops. Make sure you can see. Can you see those? Okay, now I think that's better. Okay. We're gonna use this Enchanted Oracles Tarot, and you know what? Let's get some from this deck first. This is the Real Talk deck. I have that little deck. It kind of will help us, let us know if this is like a family thing or what. Okay, for Sagittarius, tell me about the next 48 hour forgiveness. Tell me about that forgiveness card a little bit more. For the balance, finding a balance, the yin and yang. There's a flow of both masculine and feminine energy within us all. It represents the duality present in life. Allow these energies to work together with harmony to maintain circulation and balance. See the recognition here too. Okay, growth, the week, growth. There's more on growth. Oh wow, your spiritual growth for sure, but helping you get back to a place of Zen It says curate an environment of peace and tranquility by embracing Zen energy. In moments of chaos, meditation can be used to obtain clarity, relaxation, and insight. This state of mind can be achieved by blocking out low vibrations. That's going to be your growth. That's going to be how you achieve some kind of growth, main growth. What are we, what do you want to say we're in denial about? Or what does this pertain to? The denial card for December. Oh, we're in denial about still living in some kind of fear where we have a broken heart or wounded heart. Look, the holes in the shirt. Rumi said that's where the light gets in. So you have the ability to transform tough times and challenging energy into a multitude of things. Let your heart space lead the way as you transmute your struggles into wisdom and wonder. So coming out of denial that we have been through a whole lot and that it's time to transmute your pain. And then love. And love. Give me advice with the love card. Another purple. Look at this. Royalty. You are royalty. Step into your power. There is your crown. You also have magic here on the bottom. Your magic 8 ball. So the royalty says acknowledge the royalty in your DNA, courtesy of the divine and your ancestors. It is the blood that runs through your vein, making up the same particles that create our universe. So hold your head up high and display your crown. Yeah, and another thing comes to mind is feeling worthy comes to mind. Magic, you are a magical being with the ability to create your own reality. This involves stepping into your power and believing in your own abilities. When armed with this confidence, you'll create and be a living example of magic. I love that. You'll be a living example of magic. I had a magic 8 ball too. Yeah. All right. So let's see what we get with the tarot then for each of these. So balance in the next 48 hour, and for the weekly, we need to be thinking about a Zen practice or a way to meditate or a way that we can get away from some lower energies for our growth, especially if something is inhibiting or suppressing our growth. There is something about coming out of denial where we're needing to transmute some kind of pain into love. And it might be, you know, sometimes we're closed off when we don't realize how closed off we are, or we don't think that we think that we've already healed and transmuted. I don't know. This is something, though, that's in denial. So this is something that maybe we're not aware of quite yet. All right, next 48 hour, give me a tarot message, please, Sagittarius, for next 48 hour. 4 of water in the reverse. It's about time for you to get a fresh new start because the things in your environment are not matching up to your higher vibration right now. I'm not saying that like just to try to get you to like me or anything. I'm literally with the cards. The 4 of water is you going within and kind of being bored with the scene or the people around you. If it's in the reverse, look, you're past that. You need to find out where is the balance. And the Ace of Air is coming in like a confirmation card. Like it is the truth. It is the idea or the epiphany that you end up having that gets you out of that place. I don't know. Where are you at? Where are you at? Because I just... find out a little bit more about this epiphany, about how you possibly don't relate, or the vibration is... what I'm getting is that it's just a lot lower than you... Or let me have a sip of coffee real quick. This is intense. It's a place where balance is needing to be restored. Tell me a little bit more about the next 48 hour. What is this place that we're kind of getting away from? Oh, well, our home, our family home. No, I don't think it's that. I think it's saying the Empress in reverse on the bottom, the 10 of Earth. Sometimes we do have to get away from our connections. I mean, sometimes we can still have the connections, but when we're holding on to resentment or anger, especially if it's like over some kind of motherly issue or something to do with money, it could be a feeling of like being trapped like inside a family that maybe though prosperous and doing well on the outside, somewhere where we don't feel like we fit in that well. Give me a tea leaf. Give me a tea leaf for this 10 of Earth. Whoa. New home, new attitude with the broom. Like I say, feeling of like, I just don't fit in here. I don't feel like I fit in here. Flute, disappointment, and a friend or lover. And that's why we're needing to find forgiveness. And fly, a period of ill health or depression. And there's something about your surrounding that will really, really help you if that is changed. Okay. Truth and clarity. All right, the weekly about your growth. What about your growth? What about Sagittarius's growth? Probably should have got that one, but I just didn't feel like it wanted to completely come out, so I'm not going to force it. The 7 of Earth, your investment. Maybe it is time to grow into investing into a new home, new attitude, new choices, better choices for yourself. Yeah, more disciplined choices for yourself, choosing to truly invest in you. Focusing on this growth, it may be in many different ways, and they're especially saying that there's such a huge mental connection with your spiritual and physical growth. So there's that. But whatever it is that you're doing where you're putting in like a little bit more discipline and being a little bit, I don't know, strict with yourself, like saying no, you have to invest in yourself, because if it's something like your mental health being on the line, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you want to be disciplined to get out of that situation. You want to have patience too. Wow, they have the 10 of water on the bottom. The issue is about you attaining some kind of major happiness, especially when it comes to where you live and not feeling restricted. I'm really getting that. Tell me about this denial with December. Justice. You'll have to choose. You'll have to choose. Denial of what is balanced and what is fair and what is not fair. Or denial of what is stopping you, or what partnership possibly is impeding your growth. Yeah. With strength here and the Page of Water in the reverse. This is having confidence while things become crystal clear to you about partnerships and about what needs to be balanced, what is off balance. And then having the strength to say, okay, we're not going to try to start that again, because this is a hopeless situation. Like there's coming out of denial that there is a situation that's not working that well. It may even involve going over contracts or partnerships and something like that. Give me more information, Spirit. Give me more information. Possibly hiring an expert or somebody who's a specialist that can really help you when it comes to some kind of big decision that might have like a legal ramification. Leo, Libra. 4-leaf clover is great. Good fortune. That's good. More information, though, on the Page of Water. Why is it in the reverse? Oh, like nothing's wrong. Like, this doesn't need a makeover. This doesn't need a change. Everything's fine. You could meet somebody that will help you come out of denial of how everything actually is, or help you see things how they are. Because maybe you're that person in the Justice card. Maybe you're acting blind. I have a hat. You will be playing a different role. I'm noticing the conch shell. So announcements. Tell us a little bit more about what we're transmuting. Taking a vacation. That can help you transmute things. Of course it can. Taking a vacation to have some growth away from some lower vibrations will make your vibe a little bit higher so that you can also think correctly. Have a feather here. Quill, get back to the basics. You may be seeing feathers too regarding your angels and your angel family. So this handshake's really important. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Flowers, you notice the purple, it's tying into what it seems like the advice, which is your happiness, love and happiness. Dogs getting together with friends. I have wind chimes, peace and harmony. And you even see the fall leaves, like it's maybe talking about fall. Coins, money will be coming to you, maybe even a settlement that goes really well. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Let's get clarifiers now. Let's see what else wants to come out. Oh, let me get some advice. Get some advice first with this card. Don't worry about it. This is definitely a time where you can have some sleepless nights or worries because of what you want to go after, or what you want to stand up for, what you want to say, who you want to advocate for, who you want to stand up for. But if your hands are tied in a certain situation with the 9 of air, Queen of Fire is like, yeah, but I want to be risky, I want to be bold, I want to take a chance. This feels like dealing with your own issues is going to be important. The serenity prayer, the accepting, you know, what we cannot change, you know. 7 of fire, Leo energy, 9 of air, Gemini energy. Seeing somebody even that could help advise, but there's something that you're just being advised to go after what you want, move forward, defend yourself. The thoughts, keep the thoughts as positive as possible, and you may need to do that by getting away a little bit, or every now and then trying to find a place where you can get away and, like I said, meditate, reflect, get your vibration back up. It could be some other energies that we're absorbing a lot of, and that could be part of this denial, is that we maybe are realizing that, hey, we're bringing home a lot of energies that aren't even ours, or that are sticking to us. and we are supposed to transmute those, just per you being maybe a light worker or something like that. The Hermit says take some time to yourself, think about what it is that you really want. I mean, certainly you've got a wealthy completion, prosperous here with the 10 of Earth, if that's what you're wanting. But what path are we wanting to go through? Is a new home necessary for some kind of environment change? Is it going to be necessary for you to find your star? Your 10 of Cups. This wanted to come out earlier. See, it's like seeing clearly about being in a different role, putting on a hat of a different role, really thinking to yourself, do I want this? This is everybody being happy. That's happy family. It's just, it's truth. There's just this thing right here with forgiveness and disappointment in a friend or lover. What is this about the disappointment in a friend or lover? Oh, I about got the Lover's card. Temperance, your angels healing the situation or bringing balance to it. This is balance and healing, and it's definitely your angels working with you. I noticed that angel right there. Maybe even with the Seven of Fire, sometimes that's a card of getting inspiration of what direction you want to go in because of a light or a spark or a sign or something that just shows the way. And so this temperance energy is definitely coming out where your angels are like, you have these major completions with your happiness, your emotional, your wealth, your financial stability, and all these things coming to you. Now is a time where we have to transmute any kind of icky energy that's not ours, or address the thoughts that possibly are ours and transmute them. Change them, change the direction they're in. The Hangman upright and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. This is being free. This is feeling free and not restricted, because there's been a lot of growth just associated with this Hangman, the reflection, this Virgo-y energy, maybe Piscean energy, time to yourself, you being able to see something from a different point of view has, it's really assisting in your own spiritual growth. Because you're attracting these things like good luck, coins, you know, happiness, getting together with people who are real friends. So I'd be open to seeing some kind of serendipity or some signs. What is the Five of Swords about? Okay, so sometimes this can be about where we're feeling conflicted. Justice, and it might have to do with justice or something legal, or I don't know, just not getting along with people. Tell me about this fighting or arguing. What's the fighting about? Caring connections, soulmate connections, being together on this journey. The conflict is within the family unit, or within the soul family, within the, yeah, that's what it is. Fear of leaving things behind, but they are not that great. There's a fear of leaving something behind, but it's like this is considered a disaster anyway, or this area right here is like, you need to get away, even if it's just for a vacation, because something is changing so rapidly, it could be uncomfortable. There could be arguments about how something is changing really, really rapidly. Justice in the reverse. The Two of Swords. Libra, and then Pisces energy. Choosing something that's good for you instead of unrequited, because there's some kind of injustice being felt here regarding when we're choosing things that are good for us, are they really good for us? So this is showing that there is something that is definitely off balance with the Justice in the reverse, or unfair, unrequited. The Libra energy, the Two of Swords, is about making that decision though. Oh, and there's the Strength card. And here's your boredom, dissatisfaction, and then the courage to maybe decide to split from a situation that's just really not fair. or just really isn't balanced enough for you. That's what I got for you guys. I'm going to get some Kryon Oracle. It's a kind of a mixed oracle. There's the inner child oracle. There's a mixture of things. That one wants to come out too. And this one. And that's what I've got for the reading. It's a good reading. I mean, I think it's a good reading. There's a lot we could probably still go over, but I feel like everybody's version of what Tower is in your life is going to be, of course, showing up different. All right, 8, crystalline grid of Gaia. The crystalline grid of Gaia is being realigned for compassion. Where there is compassion, there will be an energy that everyone can feel. Changing the planet begins with you. Cleansing, it says feeling bogged down by the weight of 1,000 thoughts. Consider this a prescription to clean house, mentally, physically, literally, figuratively, and anything else that applies. Tact, I speak and act with care, remembering impulsive words or harsh tone can sometimes hurt others. Gratitude brings abundance. The act of gratefulness is a door that leads us into the abundance of spirit and heart, allowing us to more deeply enjoy this life we live. Setting aside time today to remember all you have to be thankful for. Inviting your feelings of gratitude to overflow every part of your being with dazzling warmth and light. I like that purple. Peace, finding the peace within. There's the Zen energy, peace, Zen, inspiration, something that is going to inspire, some kind of creative, sacral change, there is a change of home, or of rerouting yourself. 21, Gaia loves you. When you honor Gaia, it responds. When you stand in nature, there is a profound love there, and it's unconditional. Live intentionally today. Be mindful of your routines and rituals, ones that are purposeful and ones that are unconscious. Creating space to practice discipline in these areas. At bedtime, do one small action for the next day. It's also good practice to pause throughout your day and ask yourself how you can live intentionally now. And then look, there's the inspiration. There's your blank canvas. Exactly what that is, a blank canvas. It's what I've got. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for coming. Sending much love and light. Bye-bye.